Spotlight on Frazee is sponsored by these community-minded businesses and organizations. United Community Bank, an independent family-owned and operated bank committed to empowering customers to achieve their financial goals. Member FDIC. Frazee Family Foods, what a hometown grocery store should be. Friendly staff, family-owned, and a wide variety of groceries to fulfill your needs.
Welcome to Spotlight on Frazee. I'm Kitty Kibby Lex, filling in for Hank. I'm the younger version, the cuter version, and the bubblier version. We miss you, Hank. Today I'm with Miss Anna Potvin, the principal at the Frazee Vergas Public Schools, High School. And I'm thrilled that she is a graduate of Detroit Lakes, our community next door to us. And I know her mom. She was a teacher at Rossman. And I know if Anna is half of what her mom is, we've already been successful. And she started out with a great year and is doing great. Miss Anna, welcome.
Thank you, Kitty.
Would you be able to share with our community some of your goals? Because I know that's very important to you.
Sure. So to start out with, returning, I just would like to say that I'm really excited to be in Frazee. And as Kitty mentioned, I grew up in Detroit Lakes, and it's just wonderful to be returning to this area. And I've been away for 17 years, and so coming back is something that I'm really happy about and pleased to be here. And so because I've been gone for so long and really haven't been involved in the Frazee community, I am really looking forward to getting to know the community well. One of my big goals for this school year is just to get out in the community and participate in events, whether it's community events or school events with our students. I want to get to know who our students are and what they excel at, and so I can build those relationships. I also am really working to get to know our staff members well and building trust with them. So getting in their classrooms, getting to know who they are, what they're all about, and why they got into education in the first place.
Wonderful. And I was impressed the first day of school, and prior to that at the sporting practices, you were out introducing yourself to the kids, getting their names, shaking their hands, and then in the hallways I hear you calling them by name, wishing them a good morning, and that says a lot, that you have a good memory. Plus you gave your age away. You graduated 17 years ago. At that age, I was losing my memory, so you're doing very well. What else are you looking forward to doing in Frazee?
Well, so far with my work that I've had with the staff and the students has been really positive. I mean, we've got a great group of people here at the building, staff and student alike. And so I'm really excited to kind of take what's already been started here in Frazee and build upon it and continue to strive toward just doing good things for students and thinking about in every action, every change that we make or things that we do, really thinking about what's best for students and how can we help our students be as successful as possible.
And you're doing a great job at that. I know that you have been making calls to some families and giving the kids positive reinforcement for their great behavior. And that is so important because sometimes we hear the negative or not so nice news all the time. What made you come up with that idea?
Well, one thing in particular is, we're bound to have some situations where students make decisions that weren't the best decisions, and I'm going to have to make some phone calls home about those as well. And I thought it would be great to start building some relationships ahead of time to know good things about students before I have to call home about the not so good things. It's also something that we did in our previous school, and it was well received, so I wanted to continue that here.
Well, I think it's great because every parent likes to hear the good, and we pray that there's not a lot of negative calls made, but they're kids, and they make mistakes, and they learn from their lessons, and that's a good way to reinforce the positive behavior also.
Spotlight on Frazee is sponsored by these community-minded businesses and organizations. The City of Frazee and Frazee Events Center, featuring a 5,000 square foot room, a built-in stage, and a full-service bar, perfect for a multitude of events. Call or click to book your event. Frazee Community Club, people and business coming together to make the community fun, friendly, and thriving. Become a member and help support your community. Frazee Vergas Forum, locally owned and operated, bringing you news for the Lakes area in print or online. Subscribe today, FrazeeForum.com.
Welcome back to Spotlight on Frazee. I am Kitty and I'm filling in for Hank. We miss you, Hank. I have Miss Anna Potvin, the principal at the Frazee High School here. Miss Anna, I would like to know a little bit about your education background, what your interests are, and if you would enlighten us.
Sure. So as was mentioned earlier, I grew up in Detroit Lakes, and I lived all of my growing up years in Detroit Lakes, graduated from Detroit Lakes High School, and there I was involved in some sports, volleyball, soccer, basketball, golf, and was involved in some academic clubs as well, National Honor Society and Math Club. And then I graduated from college at the University of Minnesota with a biology degree. So my first interest really was in science, and then I decided to stay and get my degree in teaching. So I taught biology and 7th grade life science in Pine City, Minnesota for 10 years. And after that, decided that I was interested in getting my principal's license. So after 10 years of teaching science, I started classes to get my principal's license, and I also had my job changed a little bit in Pine City. I was an instructional coach for 2 years. For 2 years, where I worked with teachers and I was in their classrooms, set goals, worked with them on setting goals, and I would observe them and help them improve their practice. And then that brought me to this spring when I started looking for principal jobs and landed here in Frazee.
So you value the importance of having a good working relationship with staff. Obviously, if you're working one-on-one and working with them, I think that's absolutely successful for the school and for the families involved. I'm drawing a blank. Hank, where are you? I'm going to let her talk some more.
Yeah, I can say a little bit more about that. One of my favorite things is just to work with adult learners. I loved being a teacher of students, but my last 2 years as an instructional coach, I had the opportunity of working with adults a lot more, and really, really liked that. I still get to interact with students a little bit. It's a little more difficult. I've got to really make an effort to do that, so I get a little bit of that, and then I get to work with teachers and talk with them about why they do what they do. And as teachers, a lot of times our lives are so busy, and we don't have the time to talk about our teaching. And I've found, as a peer coach, teachers really like to talk about what they do. Yeah. So I'm excited to bring some of that instructional background into my principalship here, and talk with teachers about what they do, set goals, work with them, again, to ultimately help our students.
Well, yeah, and the teachers, they pick the field that they're passionate about, and they want to share that with the children. So they're in this field because they want to be here. So that's good that you are able to work with them. I know we're near the end, but I also wanted to let the community know that our community ed catalog is out. If they have any questions, they can give the school a call at 334-3181. I'm going to chop this up because I can't do it like Hank does it, but I'm going to say hug your dog or cat, kiss your wife, fill up with gas at all in all, and have a great day. How is that? I've been fired, I bet. Until next time on Spotlight on Frazee, have a great day.